do this. Daytime grind, guys. Let's go for a 5-star featured Mangog. What a Gog is anybody's guess, but there's a 5-star featured version of them, and I want one. So let's do it. Alright, that is good enough. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well here today. I am Rob vonShoe. Oh, happy midday grind, everybody. There is a brand new champion in the featured arena. It is Mangog. What a silly, silly name, but interesting champ. And I would very much be interested in picking one up. So that is what we are going to wind up doing here today. Just start off, get the infinite streak, put up a bunch of points. See how far we wind up getting in an hour and a half, couple hours time, whatever it winds up being. Y'all know the drill. And then pick things up again later on. So I think Bishop has been my tried and true like cutoff in terms of like what is safe for a good long while. But while I think of it, now is a fantastic time to turn this back on, make my life a little bit easier. What up, Shada? Cheers, bud. Appreciate that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try something slightly different. Go for the infinite streak with starting off with 5 stars instead of the 4 stars that I'm used to doing it with. Don't really anticipate any problems too much, really, but should help speed things up along quite nicely. It is a midday where I'm at, so I will be periodically nomming on some lunch, so apologize for any of that, but let's get going. Before we get too far along, I do want to welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers. I'm digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the stuff yet to come. Got a lot of fun stuff going on in-game. Got a second account going called Rob Von 2, where I'm starting the game over from the very beginning. Did a nice 3-hour grind on that yesterday. Wound up pulling some really good champs to start, so I'm really excited about that. We'll be picking that up again tomorrow. And wound up getting super lucky on a crystal opening the day before that, too. So got some gameplay for that as well. Always something going on here. Always, always, always. Plus, just as important, if not more so, there are less than 48 hours to submit your 3-star Elsa Bloodstone run for the Season 1 finale of the 3-star SmackDown. So you just pick up your 3-star Elsa, see how much damage you can do against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 3 minutes time with no boosts. Just upload that to your favorite video hosting site, shoot me a link, and the best times are going to be featured in the Season 1 finale here in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about that. It has been a really fun time here for Season 1. Plans are well underway for Season 2. Looking forward to keeping running with that. And, of course, right as I'm getting started, there's a knock on the door. I'll be right back. Postman. Gogeta popping in and saying hello. What's up, Gogeta? We gotta take a moment here, take a bite of my lunch. Got some delicious poke from a place down the street. Always hits the spot. Anyway. I swear, I'm such a foodie. Half the videos on this channel are me eating something. Not that I'm going to be changing that anytime soon, but still, I just find it amusing. And it's not like I do it intentionally most of the time either. You know, obviously there's the Sunday cereal stream, but like today, it just so happens that it's lunchtime right now. Gonna winding up asking over the course of the stream here what you guys think about Mangog, from early impressions and gameplay to synergies, and if you are lucky enough to have one yourself, what do you think about him so far? He is certainly an interesting looking character with a very curious name, but his kid is basically a hybrid of Dragon Man and Sasquatch, which I think is pretty interesting. Of course, he's going to wind up being a defender, I think, more likely than not, just because of that. But still, interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's do this. Get some of that passive degen resistance. Stop it. Boink. As for cutoff, I'm going to be aiming for about 50 mil ballpark. I think that's going to be a pretty safe, more likely than not. He is an interesting looking champion, but he still doesn't have the hype of like a Strife or a Cosmic Ghost Rider, and cutoffs have been going for thereabouts, anywhere between high 40s and high 50s. So 50, I think, is nicely and tucked right there in the middle. I think that should be pretty good. Oh no, Gogeta! That's so sad. Dude, that's happened to me so many times. That's happened to me so many freaking times. Where I do a run of something for either like a speed test or like I'm doing a video of, I don't know, gameplay or something. I do a big old like 3-4 minute monologue. I'm like, yeah, nailed it. And then I look down and press the freaking record button. What up, Jewel? Rob Von Boo. Streaming early, wow. Yeah, I figured. Had a chance. Especially, you know, getting started with the infinite streak and first round of points here with the 5 stars and 6s, that it just winds up working out pretty okay. Cut off 50 mil, is going for 69 plus. I don't think he's that good, to be honest. Some people are really gushing about him, especially when he gets all of his grumpy rages going. But it's such a limited window of usability that I don't know. Some people really like it, which is great. I'm not as big a fan of it, but because I am a bit of a collector, one of everybody, plus it's so much easier getting these guys in arena than trying to fish for them in crystals. Figure, why not, you know? But we'll see. If he does go 69 plus, I'd be very surprised. That's Cosmic Ghost Rider territory, and I'd be surprised. Oh, well, then that works out perfectly, Jewel. Glad to have caught you before it gets too terribly late for you. I love the time that I stream. It works out really great for me, but the big downside is that there's so many cool people that I don't get to chat with and hang out with because, you know, just of where everybody's based out of. So to be able to do a daytime grind like this and get to chat with other people too, it's very cool. All right, dude, I am so over this stupid Spider-Man. Just get out of here, dude. I like his special 2 burst damage. Yes, that is really nice. Plus, being able to cheese some some damage in the corner there is very cool as well. Certainly do appreciate that. He's got some interesting synergies, and overall, I do like him a good bit more than the last couple of champs, Super Skrull and Psycho Man. Should be a pretty good month between Mangog and Odin. Really looking forward to playing around and showing you guys some Odin gameplay here later on. Later on, like not today, but later on, like before he comes out in arenas. Rip to the people who get him with unblockable special 2 or energize. Yep. Yep, he is going to be a pain in the butt. No doubt about that. I'm just going to need to practice up because I think his special 2 is dexable. You know, especially without Tigra. But it doesn't look like it's an easy dex. I think Odin might go 60 mil plus because of his pre-fight, which can be used with everybody. I think so too. I think so too. Obviously, you know, we'll have to wait and wind up and see what the rest of his kit is, because, you know, the pre-fights are great, but he's got a whole kit behind him too. See how that all winds up playing out and how people enjoy that or react to that. But either way, regardless, definitely gonna be putting up some points for that guy, because I need one very badly. Do this, and cool. So I hope you guys are doing well for a nice Thursday day. What's new with you guys? Been a pretty busy 48 hours here, starting a new account, playing some gameplay stuff. It is Mario Day +1 as well. Saw a bunch of people advertising sales on Nintendo games and Nintendo products and whatnot, but at the same time too, it's like, yeah, it says it's a Nintendo game that's on sale, but like a Nintendo sale is like $3 off the sticker price, you know? That's not a sale. Sale is like half off, especially for games that have been out for a year plus at this point, but, you know, Nintendo. It's not how they roll. If BG is ready to open calves for a champ, this means he's good. Either that or BG is delusional. I don't know. I don't know which video that BG is watching that gives him so much encouragement to open crystals. Because he's got a solid chunk of units. He's like, what, pushing 30,000 units, something like that. So that's, you know, you can open up, what was it, 100 crystals for that. But like, you go back and watch Crystal Opening Whale's openings, right? When he was opening up 200 of those in one go. And still not getting the feature champ? Who am I to say what he can and can't do with his units on his game, of course, but I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully he winds up opening up a few just for kicks. Join the rest of us who do. Burn some of those hard-earned units. Kabam paid him. Wouldn't that be something? I don't think so. Or he does like one of those sponsored by bits, but instead of like Raid Shadow Legends, it's sponsored by Kabam. That would be amusing. Just stay out of the way of all this nonsense. There we go. Got her just in the nick of time. That Limbo was going to be coming back and she was going to get a whole big old pool of health again. Fermi stopping by saying, hey there. Well, hey there, hi there, back to you. Happy Thursday, bud. Good to see you. Welcome to the Mangog grind. And so I posed this question to you guys. What's a Gog? His name is Mangog, which is a very silly name. Part man, part Gog. But what is a Gog? I don't know. Or if that's just one of those silly nonsense words they came up with. That's my guess. Like, I get that he's a big deal in the comics, right? But for us folk who are just being introduced to the character, I'm curious. I tell you though, guys, if I could get a Hawkeye, any flavor of Hawkeye on the second account, that'd be so useful. Dude hits like a noodle, but he's got one of the most reliable and easily accessible power drains in the game. And that would come in handy. Throw a couple of these guys up at Sentinel and not really liking that much, but what are you gonna do? That was an easy fight. Let's see if I survive this last little burst of cold snap damage. Yep, barely, but I'm still in it. So right now, this is my fight to lose, for sure. Just need to be careful. I don't accidentally choke here last second. Pew pew. Yes. There we go. One step closer to the streak. The infinite streak. Just saying streak in general would be a very strange thing to say. Sounds like some like D-list superhero. Behold the streak. Alright, come on, my dude. Thank you. Nice. Arcus for the win. Oh, so GOG is like actually a word? Okay. Well, now I'm interested. Is it like an abbreviation for something, or is like GOG like a old-timey synonym for like hatred? Because that would make sense. Just, you know, with his whole shtick. Nice. I figure after this fight, it should probably start getting closer to Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Probably should start again building up maybe some of the rank 4 or 5 stars, just to avoid some of the painful fights coming up for the infinite streak. We'll see, Gogeta. There you go. I learned something new today. And Mangog is actually a thing. Because for a second there, I wasn't sure. You know, in a universe with, like, every sort of animal or metal hyphen man, for another character to be called Mangog, it's just like, oh, well. Naturally. That just follows. But it's good to know that that actually is a thing. Hey, congrats, Noel. Getting that Professor X out of Arena. Good on you. Now that you got him, are you going to rank him up right away or wait till the next level up events, or what are you thinking? Yes, potion farming is going to be a lot easier. Not to mention just like their crazy synergies that is going to want to be that is going to wind up bringing to the table as well. Oh, this one's duped. Mental note: Emma Frost. With the special intercept. Okay. Duly noted, Emma. There we go, get the armor break. Now I can actually start laying in some extra hurt. There we go. Armor break for the win. Okay, cool. Just for the synergies. I mean, he's got those in spades. So who's going to be your main? Like a Archangel, or are you going to Horseman somebody and then have Professor X just for the added huge boost? Trying to be a little bit on the careful side with this one. There we go. That works. That works. See? He's easy. All you gotta do is just not... it's just do enough damage to bypass the thing. That's such schlock. Anybody that tells you, oh yeah, it's easy, just don't get hit, without going into like more elaborate detail about the strategy is... it's like a snake oil salesman. It's like you're missing half the point. But we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. That's what, 9 wins? So we got 3 more to go. I'll take that. Keep rolling with the 5 stars here. They've been doing pretty okay. There we go. Now we got some of the fun Doom Squad-esque opponents. Like, not really, not quite yet, but may as well be. Just because, you know, I would like to think I still have a fighting chance. Mileage may vary. You can clip that and remind me of that after I wind up choking here, but... we shall see. I think it's so deceptive that the hitbox for that third hit is before the third blaster animation appears. Like, somebody messed that up, either in the animation departments or balancing or something. It's gonna eat that block damage just to be on the safe side. Because I need the W. Come on. Hit, hit, hit. The hit is like a good half second before. I use a 660, 565 Colossus with full synergies. Now with Professor X. That would do it. That would absolutely do it. Hey, Rob, you're on for the 5-star Man Bull Eggnog? I am. 5-star Eggnog coming up. Oh, it will be very interesting to see what the cutoff winds up being. I'd speculate somewhere in the 50s. I've heard could be in the 60s. I don't know. We'll see. Like I say, like as far as like from what I've seen on for other YouTubers, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of added extra hype. Just in terms of like people making gameplay videos or just like talking up potential strategy with them. That's why I erred on the lower side, but I don't know. We'll see. I've been wrong before. Oh. I would have thought that I-Bomb would have gone a lot higher than he did, because he's amazing. Or Spider-Ham, because he's amazing. But nope. There we go. Get out of here, dude. Beautiful. I'm not going to spend a valuable revive just to make him a horseman for potion farming. It's true. If you got some like an overflow or some that are going to expire, yeah, that would be a great time to burn them just for kicks. But otherwise, just play a match with MCoC. Just get them naturally. Save yourself the resources. Cheers, all. Okay, so that is 10 wins in the bag. Time to just go full throttle on 5 stars. Then as soon as I get to win 15, start throwing out the 6 stars out there too. Where does he rate in BG's monster handsome meter? Sasquatch, he said, is the male model of monsters. Oh, that's funny. I would say probably well below that. Probably. Like above I-Bomb, but like below Dragon Man, I think. That's my guess. Maybe a neck and neck tie with MODOK. Which is funny because MODOK doesn't have a neck. Unless he does, and he's just hiding it in all that contraption where I've never spent a second thinking about it until just right now, and now I'm oddly curious. Come on, dude. Thank you. Uh-oh. It's not that bad. You know what I'm not looking forward to? Rank 4 6 stars. Arenas are going to be insane. Like, they're crazy enough as it is already. I really don't want to go up against a team of, like, 6-star rank 4 Doom, Nick, and Gilly. That just sounds like a bad time. Like, there's no possible way where that works out where that sounds like that's fun. Pretty much. Or, like, MODOK is, like, you see some of that, like, fruit sculpture where they take, like, a watermelon or a pumpkin or something and and like carve into it like it was a block of ice. MCoC's like that. Like you take a square watermelon and you just like carve a face into it. That's MCoC. You know what'd be really wild? Is if they made Green Goblin good. I wonder what that would even be like. Like what they would give him. Like if they would just boost his numbers, or they would change his kit, or what? I would like to see a better Goblin. See if he winds up being on the short list for reworks this year. Fingers crossed. So from what it sounds like they're trying to open movie theaters back up, at least here in California, in the next couple of months. Which will be really interesting, for one, being able to go back and see movies in theaters again, but then also, too, like, actually having, like, the space to, like, sprawl out a little bit, because I'm assuming it'd be, like, at either quarter or half capacity. Which, for most movie theaters, was pretty typical pre-pandemic. But we'll see. I'm really looking forward to doing it again. Andrew popping in and saying hello. Liking the early stream. Well, cheers, bud. Me too. I'm really glad that I wound up working out today. It'd be really nice to be able to do that as like a semi-regular thing. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that. Just do an early stream. So like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be at the usual time. Tuesday, Thursday would be midday. My midday. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it could be fun. But all the same, how are you doing today, bud? I freaking hate you. I hate you freaking X-Pool. Don't throw your Blaze specials in the split second that gets to a special 3. Good lord. Yep, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna bleed out. Go. Go. Dang it. Stupid tiger dance. Just hit him. Tom says Goblin just needs a little bit of tweaking, and I already really like him. Yeah, just amp his numbers up, I think. That could be interesting. Maybe throw a little bit extra spice or a new synergy for an extra pumpkin bomb, maybe. Like, he's pretty close. I think he's pretty close. Just tweak the numbers a bit. I also run level 1 recoil, level 1 damage mastery. Professor X gives me the 18% resistance for mutants. Can heal on poison now, which is very nice. Indeed. Yeah, so between like just that a la carte, and then also the horseman immunities and some potential like base class immunities too. Like some of the champs wind up essentially almost becoming debuff immune. Or at least the debuffs that they are not immune to are very uncommon. We're going to see a Black Widow this year? The movie, maybe. A new champ, I don't think so. Can always get a sneak peek of the other account because we're friends. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I want to save most of that gameplay, though, for the live streams, though. So I will be wasting a bit of energy, just not playing as it refreshes, but that way, you know, I won't sign back in on the next live stream and I'm like level 30 or something like that, you know? Because part of the fun is getting to play and level up, you know, with everybody, with all you guys. Watch the channel grow and see the choices made and stuff like that. Maybe they'll do the Green Goblin buff when they do Iron Patriot. Be like a Norman Osborn month or something like that. Wouldn't be opposed. Get some Incinerate going. Bye-bye, dude. Cheers, all. Hey, Donut Cop popping in, saying, yo, what's up? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. Happy Thursday afternoon. How are you? Welcome to the eggnog grind. Going for that top shelf premium eggnog here. Definitely not the stuff that's been sitting on the shelf since December. We don't need any of that. Also, yes, I am still periodically eating lunch. Whoops. Hey, Tom, it could be. Get a Jack Nicholson unretired from filmmaking. Could do it. Could do it. Well, Donut Cop, do you think this guy's going to have a high cutoff, or do you think he's going to have an average cutoff? Wish you the best of luck on the grind, too, bud. Looking forward to seeing your name up there on the board. Silly passive Yondu. Don't you know this is an arena run? Means you gotta go fast. Oh. It's too quick on the draw. Do that, do that. Come on, dude, get out of here. There we go. Hey, Rob, no food unless it's cereal on Sundays. Don't you know the rules? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what can I say? I'm a rule breaker. I'm a rascal. I was that kid in class. Rules are made to be broken. Certainly easier to apologize than to ask for permission, especially when it's your own stream. Yeah, me neither. That's why I was asking, because I have no idea. I was speculating that he's going to go low or go average at best. Interesting character, but not like meta defining. But it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting to see what it winds up going for. That's part of why I want to go for round 1 right now, that just in case I wind up missing, I'd still have round 2 to go for a second round. We'll have to see Ghost Rider and Cosmic Ghost Rider in the tag team. Yeah. We haven't heard any news about that. That was like one of the coolest things from the roadmap from a few months back, is that they're working on a tag team feature, but we've heard absolutely nothing about it since. So like, I know it was just like more of a, hey, we're working on this as like a wouldn't it be nice sort of thing, but still, I'd like to find out more. That'd be like the biggest, coolest thing that they could add to mix it up on the game. Potentially, it could be as big as like when they added synergies, or added mastery or awaken ability. That's the one. Man, I've been playing this game for way too long. If I remember those days. Okay, Noodle Man. We gotta wrap this up. Get that. Cool. Now he's got the careful study. Which doesn't really mean a whole lot, but should help amp up my abilities a little bit. Come on. Really? That special one wasn't able to take off 2% of his health? That's so sad. Do you think we'll get another something of Legends soon? I hope it's this year. I hope it's this year. Getting one every year and a half would be really cool. And it's been a year since Abyss came out. So if we were, it would be about the right time. But I have heard absolutely nothing about it. Like, no news whatsoever. Either officially or unofficially, no news. So I wouldn't hold my breath. Hervey popping in. What up, Shoe Man? How's it going, bud? Happy Thursday. Happy Mangog Eggnog Mango Arena Part 1. Good to see ya. How's it going? Make it like Marvel v Capcom? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, these guys blow that game out of the water already with the roster. So if they introduce that too, that would be like the coup de grace. Dexy Dex. Do that, and that should be the KO right there. I'm gonna charge my phone, so can't comment. I'm still watching my PS4 though. 90k special 2 crit, by the way. Dude, Colossus. That's nuts. That's really cool. I'm really glad you got that Professor X for the synergy. Dude, Tom, I remember that when you were spinning out crystals and you pulled a 3-star or a 4-star, like Collector's face would show up on all different TV screens being like, how did you get such a good character? They don't do that anymore. Or on that like Space Arena one with the throne and a couple of display cases, that map, there used to be a Collector just chilling on the throne, like Mortal Kombat style. And then they took him away for some reason. Come on. Boink. Trade out the special 2 there. Excellent. I don't think a special 1 can get a KO, but that should work. Nice. My Alliance member just got 5-star Scroll and Mangog from the crystals out of 4 of them. I swear he's the luckiest SOB I've ever seen when it comes to getting new champs. That is extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. Good on him. Happy Eggnog Day. Yeah, amen to that. Please, Yeaton Rob. Remember Seaton going off for some biscuits midstream? Yeah, I mean, some of the live streams wind up going for many hours. Like mine are usually on the short side relative to what they can be otherwise. Like some people stream like 5, 6, 8 hours straight. And good on them. I would love to do that too someday, sometime. But no, by all means, yeah, get up. You gotta get up, stretch your legs, get some water, eat some food, stay fresh. Man, I could do a whole like separate video of like, hey, remember way back when? Back in the old days of MCoC. Back in the day. Back in the day when Doctor Strange ran in instead of floating in. Or back in the day when the Red Guardian crystals were bugged. So if you pulled a Red Guardian out of a Red Guardian crystal, he would show up with like halfway stuck through the floor. I should do an Abyss stream just for fun. Maybe. That would be a stream not for kids. I may wind up saying some colorful things on that stream. Well, that's cool, Tom. All right. Put that on the fun list, because that'd be a lot of fun to do. Just like sit and chat about how things used to be, or how things have changed. Because I gotta say, I mean, hands down, this is the this game I've been playing longer than anything else. Usually, I wind up, like at best, sinking like a few hundred hours into a game and then moving on, but. Heck, man, I'm pushing 6 years on this one. Like how everybody raged out fighting 5-2 Collector. Good time. Now there's people who solo him for fun. Well, see, that's the thing, because they introduced Collector with no real good way to counter him. And a lot of the champs that have come out since then can do that. So it makes it a lot more fun in being able to actually compete. Because it used to be just like a big FU fight, you know? Lefty stream 8 hours without using the bathroom. You should try it too. Well, I think Lefty's got a bucket under the table. That's what that is. Lucky's just really coy. Lefty's just really coy about it. Don't tell him I said that. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't want to. I enjoy hydrating. Besides, gives everybody out there a chance to listen to my amazing music on the intermission. Alright, good enough. 6-star time. I could fight a Nick, but I do not want to fight a Nick. Boink. I mean, I don't know. We'd have to ask Lefty, but 8 hours straight is pretty commendable otherwise. Demon BG was pretty good. Yeah, that was recently, right? He like actually turned on a flame effect. I think I saw that video popping up. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. Get some of these 6 stars going. Some of that action. Boink. Do that, and do that. Pew pew. I really wish that, well, so my Elsa winds up being on Alliance War defense an awful lot, just because, you know, she's ranked up and whatnot, which is good. She gets a bunch of KOs, which is cool. But I really wish I could just have her on the squad to take her out questing. Case in point, I would love to run her through the women's boss rush event that's on right now, and then see if I can do a solo just with that Elsa. But I'm gonna have to put a pin in that one. Oh, that's funny then. Found the demon filter. Or his true form is finally emerging. One or the other. One or the other. The bald cap comes off at last. Yeah, I really like Lefty. Lefty's a good dude. He's a real good dude. And I'm super jealous of his overlays and his HUD when he live streams. Dude's put a lot of good effort into it. Haha, excellent. If there's ever somebody I just don't want to deal with, I throw Spider Ham at him. He sorts it out. Pew pew. Pew pew. No, stop it. Stop it. Guys, I'm 0.5% shy of getting enough tier 5 CC to take Warlock up to rank 3. So seeing Warlocks like this just makes me very envious. Because it's literally 200 friggin' tech tier 5 CC. So close. So close. So let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Do that. Elsa has many talents. Many, many talents, Jewel. She's got a lot of tools in her utility belt. Wish me luck in 9 days. I have my first 5-star Nexus and 6-star. I'm hoping for Magneto. Well, you got my best well wishes. Hope that you wind up getting that Magneto and get a couple of stellar options as well. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. 12 days from now is the brand new 6-star featured, including Spider-Ham and I-Bomb. I'll be opening up 2 of those, and I'm hoping for 1 of each, or 2 I-Bombs. That would be ideal. But something new, something useful at least. Not holding my breath, knowing my luck, but I love Warlock. I've got him as a 6-star rank 1 and a 5-star rank 5. Yeah, and you can wind up using both of them as well. He's one of those great champs where it's worth having a ranked up version of 2 rarities. Like put him in the same category as like Ghost or I mean, I've got Dragon Man ranked up both ways. He's not I don't think like most people's first choice, but I think he's super useful. Or Corvus, that's an obvious one. Hope I get a Nick or a good bleed champ. Hope so too. Night Monkey maybe, or Hit Monkey. Ronin is surprisingly useful for that as well. So if you get a Ronin, that's a good option for that dot damage also. Actually, before I start this next match, take a noms break. Get all them good noms. Cool. Should get an over or under and see how many months it's going to be before Hood gets a second rework. Like if we're going to see it this summer or sooner. Because from what it sounded like, they're taking a hybrid of what he is right now and what they made him out to be. So he should be able to do both. Still have the Fate Seal on Special 2, but then also the whole bullets mechanic. Oh yeah. See, that's the thing, Gogeta. I like go out of my way. I have to force myself to like overly enunciate. Because normally I say it the same way, Ronin and Ronin. But in this game, if I say that, then I just get confused. I confuse myself. So I go Ronin and Ronan, which is really stupid and obnoxious, but... Top 5 to 10 champs for buffed up. Basically almost any Cosmic champ. Like, Cosmic champs are like the buff champs. So most recently, like, Super Skrull gets a bunch of buffs. Angela gets a bunch of buffs. Cosmic Ghost Rider gets a bunch of buffs. Most Cosmic champs do. Opened a 6-star, and I wanted to pull red mags, but I got the white one. Not bad, though. I mean, not bad. It's still very useful, just for different reasons. But I still understand the frustration of not getting the one that you need. Why did they try and rework the Hood to begin with? Other champs need buffs more? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. People were asking for a numbers update, and I think they just were a bit overzealous. I hope you do, Jewel. He's awesome. He is awesome. I was so friggin' stoked to get a 6-star version. Because I love my 5-star version. He's just such good, clean, cheesy fun. And any champ in this game that is just like that, where it's just straight-laced, good cheese all over the place, I am all for. So much more fun that way. So we're about an hour into the stream right now, which means time for me to throw out the shameless plug number 1 of the stream. If you guys haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All that stuff helps the channel grow. I do very much appreciate it. And if you want to submit a 3-minute run of Elsa Bloodstone against Rumble Legends Winter Soldier, got an open call for the next 48 hours still to get a spot for the Season 1 finale of the 3-star SmackDown. Only rule is that you can't use boosts, and it's got to be that 3-star Elsa, but otherwise, go ham, guys. All right. That's that. Cheers. They need to buff the whole skill class. They need to buff the underwhelming aspect of the skill class. Skill class is very much like the Cosmic class in that it's got some incredibly broken characters, but a huge amount of memes as well. You know? But I agree. I agree. They need to, you know, just keep working on both. That's why it was really refreshing to hear for that roadmap that they would be doing anywhere between 2 and 4 buffs or reworks of old champs a month. I mean, it's still going to take them a good long while to get, you know, caught up with the most egregious offenders. But the fact that they're doing something is really nice. Yeah, Gogeta, it is just 3 minutes. It is just 3 minutes. I mean, kudos to you. Major kudos for a full-on solo, but it is just 3 minutes. I'll get you extra brownie points. How about that? Hey, Redwood popping in saying, "What up, Rob? How's it going?" It's going most excellent. Most excellent. Happy Thursday. Happy eggnog day. Get to dust off the eggnog that's been collecting mold in the back of the fridge since December, and we're going for the 5-star top shelf version. Just for kicks. But I hope you're doing well too, bud. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so let's do that, and that, and that. Taz popping in saying redacted. What's good, Taz? Saying good luck going for the 4-star. Well, cheers. Wish you the best of luck. And I'm looking forward to seeing you up there on the board. I'll have to see about if I want to go for the 4-star version as well. It really just depends how this grind goes, but it would be nice to have a 4-star flavor as well. Doink. Cosmic class is alright, but the skill one is just meh. Best of luck. I'll be casually grinding along with the other arenas as well. Oh, good. Yeah, get the milestones. Get the loot. It's the other reason why I'm really interested in this arena is that I've been taking a nice, well-deserved break from arena grinding the last 3 arenas. Like, barely getting like 6 to 10%, if that. But it's been nice. I mean, I've needed the break, and freed up some time for some other fun projects, but now, especially with the new champ, it's time. It's time. Boink. Let me take a look at the skill class, because now you've piqued my curiosity. Because perhaps I'm just misremembering how unsavory and unflattering it is. So good Blade. So I'm just going to check off the good champions. Blade, Nick, Aegon, Elsa, White Widow. So it's 5 good ones. And then average ones. Killmonger, Crossbones, Hawkeye. So it's 3, I'd throw Stealthy up there with the first bunch, so it's 6. Gwenpool's average. Falcon's good, 7. Ronin's good, 8. Hitmonkey, 9. Moleman, 10. Kingpin, 11. I don't know, man. Like, I'll concede that half of the available skilled champions are underwhelming, but the other half are at base useful. Not like meta defining, but useful at least. But yeah, I mean, all the same, same's true here, right? Corvus, Venom, Hype, Medusa, Space Ghost, amazing. Ronin, situationally amazing. But at the same time, you've got, you know, Symbi, Spidey, Airwalker, Super Skrull, the Groots, Venompool champion. Cosmic class, just by and large, just hurts me, I suppose. It, of course, is always up to you, whoever you are out there, but it just hurts. While I'm here, I may as well get some of the loot, so I don't forget. Let it expire again. Whoops. Cool. Alright, back to it. Time to grind. Give me the loot, give me the loot. As the great B.I.G. once said. It's rather notorious of you. I meant to say gets no love. Yes, yes. Yep. The last skill champ was White Widow. About a year ago. Yep. 100% agree. Like, hey, cool, we got a single bland tech champion now, so we can say that we got a single bland tech champion. But, I mean, yeah. Mutants have just gotten so much attention, and that's cool. But not only are there no counters, or like no obvious counters, introduced since then, but it just goes to show how neglected the other classes are in comparison. Like, they're trying to make Odin a, whatchamacallit, an Apocalypse, or like an Apocalypse Light, maybe. But it's still the same sort of functionality, which is good, but still, just, what does skill have? What does tech have? All that stuff, you know? And crash. Hopefully I counted that win. So, lunch break, everyone. Got some delicious poke right here from a place down the street. I will take that. So, how are you guys doing? How's the week finding you, huh? Just, you know, real talk. Pretty good. Got my hair cut earlier. Oh, game's back. Okay. And I gotta say, so we had that, remember, the champion vote, the community vote, right? It came down to Omega Sentinel and Hercules. And one of the reasons I voted Hercules is just because, like, the one sentence we got about what he might be able to do sounded more interesting to me than the one sentence about what Omega Sentinel might do. But also because I speculated that there'd be an awful lot of text dropping to counter the ridiculous amount of mutants that had popped up at the end of last year. Well, here we are, March, and we got Psycho Man, and that's it. So it's not, it doesn't compel me to want to like go back in time and change my vote. But I will go on record and say that I'm very disappointed. Oh no, Jewel, what happened? And how are you? Hey, congrats, Tom. Glad to hear that that you're queued up to get one. I've had a couple of friends of mine, teachers and a nurse, have theirs already too, and they said the first one, at least, is no different than your typical jab or flu shot or whatever. So, awesome. One step closer to going back to normal. Slowly but surely. Cheers, all. And then my dad got his first one as well, but that's just because he's older and high risk, so that's how he was able to get his place. But it's notorious. I mean, I don't know how it is out by you guys, you know, wherever it is that you guys are at, whether it's elsewhere in the States or you know, wherever else in the world you are, but at least here in Los Angeles, it's ridiculous. The system that they have in place to get people queued up for their shot is so broken that effectively you need like you get emailed a code, and the code is all you need in order to you know, secure an appointment. Well, it's really dumb because the code is like a one-size-fits-all code. So like as soon as one person gets it, then they can just like share it with their friends, and then they have the code too. So you wind up having a bunch of people who are low risk or no risk jumping the line from like grandma because they know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And evidently it's a lot of the film industry people too, just with a tight-knit circle. But it's like the news, there was a news story out this morning that LA County had 1,800 inoculations ready to go at a given site at a Dodger Stadium, right? 1,800 ready to go for yesterday. And of the 1,800, only half went to high-risk people, and the other went to people who wound up, you know, like cheesing that cut-in-line system. So now, don't get me wrong. I want to get my shot as much as anybody else, but not at the expense of like grandma, you know. Hurt my foot while playing basketball. Ouch. Like a twisted ankle, maybe? Cool. There's the Pfizer and Oxford one here. Here, the Oxford can give fever symptoms possibly as a side effect. That is true, and I think it's true of all of them. They got the Pfizer one out here. And from what I hear, that's the second round. If it's a two-part, the second round is the one that's a bit more tenuous, a bit more rough, potentially. But small price to pay, right? Mina is stopping in. Is Falcon good unawakened? Debating rank 3ing him or White Widow. Both are at rank 2. Yes. So I'm actually in the same boat with my Falcon. Mine's unawakened. He's at rank 2. I want to take him to rank 3. I am going to be taking him to rank 3 unawakened. Just because his awakened ability is really nice, right? It speeds up longer fights, but for most short-term fights, you're not going to notice a difference. because the fight's going to be over with, like, you know, 1 or 2 lock-on cycles anyway. So for the most part, it's you're not going to notice a difference, and that's why I'm going for it. If you still have like endgame, super endgame content to do, like your abysses or your, like, you want to throw them against the boss in Act 7 or something, and that's like the one place that you're ever going to use them, then I probably wouldn't, just because, I mean, you would notice the difference at that point. But again, for like 95% of all the fights that you could do in the game, whether it's arena or monthly quest or most like AQ fights, yeah, I mean, the fight's gonna be over lickety-split anyway. White Widow's good, don't get me wrong, I would want to rank them both up at the same time, but I would not rank up Falcon just because of that. Just because that lockdown ability is so dang good. Dude, I'm a tech champion. I'm friggin' melting with his stupid spores. I am so... I'm doomed. Yeah. Dude, that's... no wonder, rank 3. He's probably close to Sig 200, too. I was like, how am I'm melting so fast? That would do it. Europe is getting the short end of the stick with the Pfizer cure. Too many old people over here are too many old people over here. Our younger souls will have to wait. Yeah. Hopefully not wait too long. Like, I'm hoping most people are going to be able to have at least the first round of their shot by summer at the latest. Just if production and distribution keeps up the way that they say it should be keeping up. But fingers crossed, you know. By the way, a big fan of I have rank 3 Elsa myself. She was my first rank 3. Nice. Oh, she's so good. That's really cool to hear. Glad you like playing her as well. Got 100% on everything, and I don't know what to do with all the rewards. Falcon is really solid. Falcon is very, very solid. That's kind of the way that I've been looking at it too, because, like, for the skill champions, a lot of the good, quote unquote, skilled champions all deal bleed damage, right? Which is good, you know, good on them. But when I'm ranking up, I don't want to rank up, like, champions that can all do the exact same thing. So it's like, yeah, I'll give one bleed champion, but then Elsa doesn't inflict that dot. She inflicts other dots and has great utility. And Falcon, while he does inflict that dot, has that ridiculously good lock-on ability. So on and so forth. But I mean, it's really cool. Really cool. Glad to hear you got that that Elsa again. It's also really refreshing too after the boss rush. Just see how many people just, you know, chose to get that Elsa profile pick and run the Elsa profile pick. So even though I still think is pretty underrated. It's nice to see that her time is slowly coming here. Oh yeah, Redwood. That's Strife. Strife he's gnarly. He is gnarly. Hoping I can pull one from the next round of the 6-star featureds. Hey, fingers crossed. We got 12 days to go before that all kicks in. Are you gonna keep going or keep trying for them till you get them, or for the whole length of the crystal, or just like a, you know, try a couple, see what happens, go from there, sort of thing? Because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like, my #1 goal for the 6-star featured is to wake up my Spider-Ham. If I can pull an I-Bomb, that'd be really cool and really good as well. But really, it's that Spider-Ham awakening. Really interested to see who the other, was it 18 champs are? Hopefully the pool is as interesting and as spicy as this current one is. Because there's only maybe like 1 or 2 bad champions, or like not good champions in the pool. Everybody else is useful at the very least, if not downright like god tier broken. See if like they get Captain Sparkles or like Nick Fury or somebody in there too. I mean, they would have to. They haven't had a featured skilled champion forever, so maybe. I'd love to see a Nick. That'd be awesome. Boink. There we go. Well, Tom, that is entirely up to, it's a personal opinion, I suppose. I don't know, Namor maybe? And if I had to pick one of each, I don't know. Well, and then Elsa, of course. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I'll go with that. I made a joke a long time ago. This was like a good 1.5 years ago. Just the way that the characters were designed, especially the female characters in this game. And how much of that is just like the design for the characters in this game, and how much of that is like, that's kind of how it is in the comics too. Like, so many of the characters in this game is like, you could literally take like the body mold, like swap out the hair color, and maybe like a different, slightly different makeup palette, and every character is exactly the same. Like, it's the same face shape, same proportions, same everything. It's just a slightly different shade of red hair, basically. They've mixed it up a little bit, which is nice to see them put a little bit more effort into it, but I thought that was rather interesting. Uh-oh. 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 Blurg. Reason I rank 3'd Elsa is that I always used her at rank 2 to autofight uncollected with Nick Fury evade synergy. Slowly fell in love with her. Yeah. Her toolkit is ridiculously in-depth. Like, there's stuff that she's got that even I forget that she does. Like, she's got that passive heal block, right? Which is a fantastically useful thing to have if you run the damage masteries. But it's so under the radar that, like, you know, who remembers? Uh-oh. Stupid mojo. Gonna keep going. If there's gonna be some solid champs that I want as 6 stars, Spider-Ham, Strife, plus whoever else they put in there as well. Yeah, exactly. Again, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it's a fun pool. Doom would be awesome, but that'll never happen. And don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Who do we know will be in the featured? So we know that Immortal Abomination, I-Bomb, Spider-Ham, so that's December. Then the January champs are Strife and Jubilee, so that's 4. And then the 2 after that, so that is Psycho Man and Super Scroll. So it kind of fizzles out there at the end, but still pretty decent pool, I'd say, overall. Yeah, and Warlock has like those Robo Dreads going too, which is pretty nifty. Freaking Ben Riley 75, man. That dude, I don't know who he is, but this game loves to pit me against his champs all the time. And at all different levels too, whether it's like maxed out characters or like rando 5 stars. Like, oh hey, Rob wants to fight in arena? Well, what's Ben Riley up to? Hey, what's good, Dom? Domaday is popping in chat, everybody. How's it going, bud? Happy Eggnog Day. Traditionally celebrated after Mario Day is Eggnog Day for reasons unexplained. Let's get that and that and that. And that. And that. Yeah, let's run with that. Ben Riley is my arena nemesis. No doubt. No doubt. He's the Gary Oak to my Red. Or maybe I'm the Gary Oak to his Red. I'd rather be Gary than Red. Gary's got a better character arc. Plus, then my uncle would be the professor, so that's pretty cool too. There we go. Going well. Nice cloudy day today. Hoping my outdoor rehearsal doesn't get rained out. Yeah, or worse still, it winds up starting to come down when you guys are like midway through. That would be awful. Fought Leaky Knox a lot in arena. That's funny. It's always fun running into arena opponents that are people that you know either in real life or, you know, elsewhere in game, like alliance mates or whatnot. AC seems to run up against me an awful lot as in the Doom squad. Like if he runs champs that are come under the cutoff, he seems to run into me a lot. And he's let me know his opinion on that. Not like I have anything to do with it. It's like, sorry. Just funny how it works out. Oh yeah, Dom. I don't stream it, but Go is the second game I play. So I got a big event coming up on Sunday that I'm getting ready for. But at the same time too, I just got past level 40, so I'm trying to like capitalize on as much XP and stuff as possible to hurry my way along to 50, but I should probably conserve my resources better for Sunday. Redwood's run into Hobbit a few times. So that's really cool. Then it's always fun to take a screenshot of you beating them and then just bragging. I beat your bot equivalent. Let's do that, and do that. Yeah, that looks good. Boink. Boink. Get out of the way there. There we go. And then there's that one AGT guy who I run into here and there that just obliterates me and costs me a streak. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why Ben Riley has always been like imprinted on my brain, because he's got a 6-star Ring 3 Weapon X that he always pairs up with Doom and a Ghillie 99. And that combination of those three is just so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, Tom. Shoot me a DM later. I'll send over my my friend code. Cause yeah, I mean they've been doing like a new raid boss a week basically for the last like 2 months. So it'd be really cool to get a new raiding buddy too. Come on, Red Hulk. Thank you. Pew. Boink. Doink. Yoink. One of my arena nemesis. I'm gonna go with Nemesis. It's someone called Nice Guy, but his champs are evil. You're just tired of Nice Guys finishing last, I guess. Okay, so come on, Cap. Do that, do that, do that. Boink. Come on. Do kick, punch, punch, kick, kick, punch, punch, punch. So many punches. Alright, what say you guys that go open up a crystal here, huh? Just for kicks. Let's go open up something for fun. Just for funsies. See which 3-star I wind up getting, no doubt. $5 mil. Not bad. Got speed run the T1 arena. Yeah, that ends in an hour, doesn't it? Go, 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 go. Do that. Alright, crystal time. So, we will do several things at once. So, do this, bring this up. If you guys want to guess what it's going to be over in chat, that's always fun. I'm going to guess it's going to be a 3-star Storm Pyramid X. That's my guess. What do you guys think? But also at the same time, let's get a raid going. Under hashtag Rob Von Raid. And while this is spinning out, just want to pitch again that got less than 48 hours to submit your 3-minute run of 3-star Elsa Bloodstone, laying into poor Winter Soldier for the Season 1 finale of the 3-star SmackDown. Just record your footage, upload it to your favorite hosting site, send me the link, and best times will be featured in the finale coming out in a couple of weeks. If you haven't already, do kindly like the video, subscribe to Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, reading chat. Subscribe to the channel. That all helps the channel grow, and appreciate that. Hey, that is better than what I was anticipating. Well, that just means we gotta go open that up now too, don't we? So I'm gonna let chat catch up here now, and if you guys want to guess who the next 3 champions are gonna be out of the Nexus here, I'm still guessing Storm Pyramid X, but a 5-star version at this time. But yeah, I mean, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff helps the channel grow. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Probably, though, I want to do more in the new account, Rob Von 2. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But, alright, let's open up the 5-star Nexus here. I'm going to guess Storm Pyramid X. I'm going to guess Iron Patriot. I'm going to guess Drax. So let's find out. It is gonna be, wait for it, Saberman, Klops, and Morningstar. I'm gonna go Cyclops. I'm gonna go Cyclops, not because I'm a big Cyclops fanboy, but I really want that Max Sig. Max Sig is gonna give me the extra, presumably, 275 6-star shards, which means I get to go open that up. Now, I just don't want to go away, apparently. Or the game doesn't want me to leave. Get out of here, offer. That's an awful offer. I'm spinning out. There's a... Oh, let me look. A comedically low chance. Doesn't even give you the option to look, does it? Yeah. A comedically low chance for a 6-star Iron Fist. Alright, well, let's get the shards going here. See if the game compels me to keep playing. Give that a tap. It's going to be shards. Yep. I mean, hope springs eternal, right? And one of these days, it's going to be that Iron Fist again. Freaking beta server. But that is going to do me, everybody. That is the midday stream here. Hope you guys have a most excellent rest of your day. I'll catch you guys live tomorrow and see you for the video posting tomorrow morning. Till next time, everybody, I am Rob vonShoe. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, everybody. Bye for now.